Things just aren't going very well for Vergil lately. On top of getting skewered by both his brother Dante and the Devil May Cry fandom at large, he's now found himself deep within the bowels of purgatory with nary a comb in sight. Vergil's downfall tells the troubled tale of the other demon brother, in a downloadable campaign set after the events of the original. And though the prodigal son of Sparta discovers that some actions can't be taken back, he does find some measure of grace in this short solo outing. For the most part anyway.
My son, you're dead.
What?
Vergil's downfall puts its biggest upside front and center with the ability to play as Vergil himself. With a graceful playstyle that borrows many of its cues from his original appearance in Devil May Cry 3, the suave swordsman fights with a satisfying touch of class that provides a nice contrast to the brash, wild style of his sassy sibling. You might remember Vergil cracking a dick joke during his bro's star turn. To continue the sword measuring contest, it's worth noting that Dante's multi-weapon arsenal boasts wider combat variety than Vergil's sole katana, Yamato. Nevertheless, a number of moves centered around teleportation, well-timed charge releases, and mobility allow the cooler, bluer brother to fight with a stylish, stance-changing panache that has Dante well beat when it comes to depth. Savvy series fans may even recognize a few old tricks brought back with a fresh coat of paint. When it comes to the character, combo-crazy players will find a thoughtfully imagined avatar with plenty of enjoyable mechanics to dig into. It's too bad the physical space Vergil battles through hasn't been as deeply and thoughtfully designed. Like one of Vergil's shadowy doppelgangers, his 6-mission journey to Hell and back is something of a coarse reconstruction of the original, recycling many of the original backdrops, art assets, and enemies of the main campaign. Only 2 new unit types rear their unsightly heads, and Vergil's voyage lacks the exciting boss encounters and set pieces that served as frequent highlights during Dante's travails. The cheesily delivered narrative, rendered through a series of cheap-looking animated cutscenes, reminiscent of a Green Day video, don't help things much either.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
It's clear that some effort certainly went into this dastardly devil's creation, but Vergil's downfall leaves us wanting more. The inability to play as Vergil in the main campaign, much less the recently released Bloody Palace mode, is a puzzling omission given the precedent set with Devil May Cry 3. Still, for less than $10, you'll find a few worthwhile hours of enjoyment. If you were one of the DmC devoted that saw Dante's journey through to the end, there's definitely something here for you. Just don't expect his brother to find much redemption in his own personal hell.
How does it feel? My heart.
See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.